Hello, everyone. How are you all keeping? Sorry, if you can hear me well, would you please type yes in the chat box? We will start in a minute. I'm just admitting people to the room. You can find the chat box down in the bar on the right. I'll just type hello. Tell me, can you see? Can you see what I wrote in the chat box? Yeah, Dahlia is here. Okay. I'll just mute you all for now. And just give me 1 minute. We'll start straight away. Samar said hello. Yeah, hello Samar, hello Nada, hello Dalia. So you can hear me well, great. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so welcome to our 7th session of the English speaking class. I'd like to welcome you all. If this is your first time, you can watch all the previous sessions on my YouTube channel, Easy English with Nancy. Ivan, I hope I'm pronouncing you correct. Ivan said you can't hear. Maybe check your the settings on your laptop or your mobile, Ivan. Check, I'll type it now. Check your sound settings, okay? So everyone else can hear me? Okay, so today's topic, we are going to talk about coronavirus, okay? So before we start, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Nancy. I am originally from Egypt, but I've been living in Ireland for 6 years now. My primary qualification is in pharmacy, but I shifted my career around 7 years ago and I started teaching English. I taught English for 2 years in Saudi Arabia, and I've been teaching English in Ireland for 5 years so far, you can say. And a year ago, I decided to start my YouTube channel to share the language experience with whoever wants to learn English. So, you know, Ireland is an English-speaking country, and I've learned a lot since I came here, and I decided to share that with everybody. You can take a look at my YouTube channel, Easy English with Nancy, and you can find me also on social media on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, okay. We will start now by the group rules. Because I will try my best to give you all chance to speak. Sorry, but should I join call or what? Okay, Amani, I will get back to you just 1 second. So I will start with the group agreement, and then I will explain to everyone how the session goes for people who are joining us only for the first time today. So the group agreement is the kind of, or we can call it a group contract or the group rules, which you have to agree to before we start. So accept and respect each other. We must have one voice at a time. We will speak only in English in this session because we might have people who cannot speak Arabic, who don't speak Arabic. So we'll have to stick to the English language in this class. You have a maximum of 3 minutes to speak at a time, but I can give you another chance to speak later. I'm just trying my best to give everyone a chance to speak. And this is a judgment-free zone, okay? So no one here is going to judge you or say that you speak bad English or you're not pronouncing this correct and this and that, okay? So feel free to make mistakes so you can learn. And I always say this is about progress, not perfection, okay? So so it's about you. If you are in this level today and you are in that level tomorrow, this is good, okay? Sorry guys, it's just I keep admitting people to the room. Yeah. Okay. Now I'll get back to Amani. Amani is saying, I'm sorry, but should I join the call or what is it? Because it's my first time on Zoom. Okay, Amani. So what you're going to do, I am muting everyone. Okay. And then when it's time for, discussion, I will unmute you. You have to raise your hand. There is a raise hand button. I think it's down somewhere at the bottom. So you just have to raise your hand and then I will request to unmute your microphone. You just have to accept the request. Okay. I'm unmuting everyone because some people are not familiar with Zoom app. They just leave the mic open and then, you can hear everything. Okay, good. So today's topic is about coronavirus. Okay, so in my mind, I was thinking about maybe the first half of this session, we will try to build up our vocabulary to talk about the coronavirus and different vocabulary around this topic. And then the second half, we will start talking about the effect of coronavirus on our life, but we will talk in a positive way, okay? No need for, the bad mood or negative thoughts here today, okay? So we'll try to share positive thoughts and ideas as much as possible today. Okay, this is a video on my channel on YouTube. So because the session is for only 1 hour, so we might not have enough time to cover all the vocabulary around this topic. So you can, I will copy it to the chat box and maybe you can save it and take a look at it later. It covers most of the vocabulary around the COVID-19 or coronavirus. So let's start now. And the first question, okay, where does the name COVID-19 come from? Can you all see the screen? Just type yes if you can see the screen. Because, well, I share, the questions on the screen. No, I mean, okay, Osama, well, I mean the name itself, COVID-19. What does it stand for? I didn't mean where the virus come from, because Osama wrote Wuhan. No, I mean the name comes from. So Samar, okay. Hello, Samar.
Hello, Nancy.
Hi, how are you, Samar?
How are you, Nancy? Fine, thank you.
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Okay, tell me, do you know where the name COVID-19 come from?
It is the abbreviation of CO, Corona, VI, virus, D, disease, 19 is the year 2019, which
Excellent.
it appears.
Yes, excellent. Very good, Summer. So Summer is a pharmacist, so she knows all about this kind of stuff. Okay, well done, Summer. Thank you so much. Summer, can I ask you, would you please type it in, write this abbreviation in the chat box so everybody with us in the room can see it?
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your
participation.
Great. So as Samar said, the CO is an abbreviation for Corona, VI for virus, D for disease, and 19 for the year 2019 in which the virus was first discovered. Well done, Samar. So let's jump. This was quite easy. Let's jump to the next question. Another abbreviation, WHO. Do you know what WHO stands for, or what is its abbreviation for? Who knows? Okay, it's Summer again, but we need to find someone else. Summer? Who else? Okay, so we have Marwa here. Marwa?
Hello, Nancy.
Hi, Marwa, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Tell me, Marwa, do you know WHO stands for what?
Yeah, I guess WHO is for World Health Organization.
Great, Marwa, well done. Thank you so much for your participation.
You, Nancy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
World Health Organization. Yeah, great. And Osama also wrote it in the chat box, World Health Organization. Thank you, Marwan. Thank you, Osama. Okay, so it's World Health Organization. Now we have like a privilege for Arabic speaker. I just wrote the the translation of World Health Organization in Arabic. Yeah, I just tried. I only few words today. I will write it in both English and Arabic, just to make sure that you know it. Great. So WHO stands for World Health Organization. Okay, let's go to the next question. What do you see in the picture? What do you see in this picture? Guys, I want you to speak more than, typing in the chat box. So what do you see? What is that? I'll have to pick a volunteer if nobody raise their hands. So let's have Osama. Hello, Osama. Osama? Okay, Osama seems busy. Who would like to tell us? What do you see in the picture? Manar. Good. Manar?
Hi,
Hello, Manar. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Tell me, Manar, what do you see in the picture?
Masks,
Mask, okay.
gloves,
Gloves, yeah.
sanitizers,
Sanitizer, excellent.
oh, I don't know,
Okay, it's like maybe someone.
wash
Yes.
hands,
Yes. And what can we say about all these things that you just said?
protections,
Yes, excellent, very good. So we can say it's things that you can do to protect yourself, okay? Or we can
Yes.
say it's precautions. Can you see this word here?
precautions,
Precautions, yes.
precautions.
Yeah, do you know the meaning of precaution?
No,
Okay, it's who can tell us? Okay, Osama wrote it in the chat box, so you can actually cheat, Manar. He wrote it even in Arabic, okay? So you
Yes.
can take a look at this, but I want someone to explain it to me. Well, precaution, take a look in the chat box, Manar, and tell me, how can you explain this in Arabic? Sorry, in English.
Okay. No, I don't know.
Okay, so precautions are things that you can do, okay, to protect yourself, as you said, before,
Yes.
any infection or before you catch any disease. So it protects you from catching any infection. So when you wash your hands, when you wear a face mask or use the sanitizer, all these things protect you from catching the infection. Okay, so we call this precaution.
Yes.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much for your
Precautions.
yes.
Okay.
Excellent, Manora. Thank you.
Thank
So much.
Thank you.
So Usama wrote things that you made to take more care about some things. Yeah, it protects us. Excellent, Usama. Very good. Now we'll lower hand. Okay, so now I will share with you a conversation. It's actually it's a privilege for the people who participate in the session today. So you will see the video before I even post it to my YouTube channel. So let me just share it. So the video is a conversation between Peter and Mary, and the conversation is about coronavirus. So I played the video. You can see the script, okay? And I will give me 1 second. Okay. Just let me know if you can hear it well. Okay. So Can you hear it, guys? Can you type, please, in the chat box if you can hear it? Or can you see the screen? Okay. So, okay, good. Now I'll play that and then I will ask you after we finish.
Between Peter and Mary about Listen to the conversation between Peter and Mary about COVID-19. Hey Peter, how are you doing? Long time no see.
I'm okay. It's just a hard time for everybody.
Are you okay? Your cough sounds bad.
Well, I've been tested positive for COVID-19, Mary.
Oh my God, Peter. Are you serious? How do you feel?
Not too bad, actually. I just lost the sense of taste and smell, and I have some belly aches along with this dry cough.
How did you get infected?
One of the nurses in our team was infected but asymptomatic. She only knew by chance.
And were you in close contact with her?
Yes, I was on call with her last weekend.
So, Peter, what are the doctor's orders?
For starters, I have to stay home and isolate myself from other people. I also have to cover my coughs and sneezes by wearing a face mask in case I had to interact with others, like doctors, for example.
Peter, I'm a bit worried now, to be honest. How do I protect myself?
Take the appropriate precautions, Mary. That's all.
Well, I know that I should maintain social distance, wash my hands more often with soap and water, or use a hand sanitizer, but I mean, is there anything else?
Exactly. Don't touch your nose, eyes, or mouth, and follow the social etiquette for sneezing and coughing by using your elbows, not your hands. If you ever have fever or difficulty breathing, seek medical attention ASAP. Just don't wait.
Thank you, Peter, for your advice, and I will definitely do that. And get well soon.
Thank you for checking on me. Take care and stay safe, Mary. Bye bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, great. So you saw the video. Now, tell me, would you like me to play it one more time or let's ask the questions? If you want me to play it one more time, please type yes in the chat box. I'll play it one more time and then I'll ask you a few questions, but I want you to concentrate. Do you want me to play it again? Okay, so no answer then. Okay, Nada said no. Okay, great. So everything is clear now. Okay, so I want to ask, could anyone say tell me what is Peter's job or where does Peter work? Anybody? Guys, I will not wait until you raise your hand. I'll have to pick a volunteer. So I'll have here, I think Evian or Ivan. Ivan, would you like to tell us what is Peter's job?
Hello, good
Hello.
afternoon from my side. Hi.
Hi, how are
From
you?
Mexico.
Oh, you're from
Uh,
Mexico. How are you?
yes, thank you. I'm fine, fine. And you? How you been?
I'm good. I'm good, thank you. Tell me, how do you pronounce your name, please?
Ivan?
Ivan, okay.
Or
Ivan,
Ivan?
okay, okay. Okay, tell me, Ivan, what is Peter's job? Can you guess?
Maybe a hospital?
Yeah, he works at a
Because
hospital. Yeah.
yeah,
And why did you guess
maybe
that?
Uh, I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe it's a doctor.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, he I think, well, he works in a hospital, and that's where he caught the infection, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. In the conversation, Peter said ASAP. Do you know what's the meaning of ASAP? I'll type it in the chat
Yes.
box.
ASAP is as soon as possible.
As soon as possible. Excellent. Very good. Very good. That's great. Thank you so much, Ivan, for your participation. What's the time now in Mexico?
No problem. Time?
Yeah.
2 o'clock.
It's 2 o'clock. Is it that AM or PM?
PM. PM.
PM. Okay. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I know a little bit of Spanish. I know hola.
Ah.
Okay. So now, no, I
Hola.
would say buenas. No, buenas. Is it noches?
Buenas noches.
Noches. Yes.
Buenas noches. Yes, it's a good evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Ivan. Okay, thanks for joining us
You're
today.
welcome. Nice to meet you.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Great. Okay. The other thing is, so what was Peter's advice to Mary? Who can tell us? Okay, Osama wrote in the chat box, La Casa de Papel. Okay, so Osama's here. Okay, hello, Osama.
Hello, can you hear me?
How are you, Osama? Yeah, I can hear you well.
How are you, Ms. Nancy? Yeah, I have a lot of noise here. I'm sorry I couldn't speak before.
It's okay. That's no problem. So you're here. You're here today. Okay. So tell me, what was Peter's advice to Mary to protect herself?
I didn't hear it well, but I think wearing a mask, using sanitizer, don't touch your nose and mouth as possible.
Yeah.
Wash your hands regularly.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. And cover the coughs and sneezes. So if what did he say about that? How
I think he said use your elbow.
Perfect.
Yeah. If you are sneezing or you have a cough, and you should if you have a fever, you should go for a doctor or to the hospital. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah. So seek medical attention as soon as possible. Great, Osama.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your participation.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay. Now the next question: how did Peter get infected? Anybody? How did he get infected? So Myrna is here. Hello, Myrna.
Hello, Nancy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine.
So tell me, Myrna, how did Peter get infected?
He got it from a nurse he worked with. He was on call while she worked.
Okay. And do you know, he said the word asymptomatic. Asymptomatic. Do you know the meaning of asymptomatic?
No.
Okay. Okay, no problem. I'll ask someone else, and then if they don't know, I already wrote it in the slides, so we will know in a few minutes. Okay. Thank you so much. Your answer is correct. Excellent. Thank you. Okay. We have just one last question. Yeah, I think you answered them all. So I have just a personal question if someone would like to answer that. So tell me, what precautions do you do yourself to protect yourself and others from COVID-19? But I'm not talking about the general precautions that we all should follow. I'm talking about yourself. So what do you do to protect yourself and others from coronavirus? So who would like to tell us? Osama, sorry, I'll have to mute you all for now. So who would like to answer that? So we have Marwa again. Guys, there is a raise hand button at the bar at the bottom. So you can just, raise your hand and I will let you speak. Hello, welcome back, Marwa.
Welcome. Hello again, Nancy.
Yeah, tell me, Marwa. So, but I mean, on a personal level. So, what do you do to protect yourself and others from coronavirus?
On my personal level, I didn't present on a place with a crowded people or crowdness, and I use frequently using alcohol to sanitize my hand and surfaces, and making social distance between me and the others, not not passing the distance, and not making closer, and using the precautions in the video mentioned, and avoid people with like cough and some symptoms who may misdiagnose it as a common cold or something. So I avoid place with crowdness and use frequently alcohol. That's what I use.
Okay, but did you wear a face mask?
I used to wear a face mask, but nowadays sometimes I couldn't bear to wear a face mask.
Okay, so what do you do if you are surrounded by a lot of people or something?
I have a face mask with on my bag. If I had to stay at with a crowd place, I used to wear a face mask.
Okay, and Marwa, you live in Cairo, right?
Yeah, I'm living in Cairo.
How can you maintain social distance in Cairo?
I didn't go out frequently and go out in like open air places if I had to go.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Marwa. Yeah. That's a great idea. But I say it's better if you wear the face mask.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, great, Marwa. Thank you for your participation.
It's my pleasure.
So Marwa, Samar wrote a lot of things. I will share the presentation again now to go to the next question. Yeah. So can you see it again now? So Samar said, wow, wear face mask, use hand sanitizer, wash your hand with soap and water. Okay, so you're talking about Peter. Okay, Samar, you wrote a lot of things. That's great. Now, let's go to the next question. So we already listened to the video. Now let's talk about what are the most common symptoms of coronavirus. So who can tell me the most common symptoms? We are not giving information about COVID-19 or something here. We are discussing a common, like a general topic. So don't take like these as information here in the session, okay? So who would like to tell us what are the most common symptoms of coronavirus? Anybody? So Amira. Hello, Amira.
Hello. Hi. As the most common symptoms of coronavirus, it could be cough, fever, unable to breathe well, muscle ache, sore throat, headache. Maybe a loss of taste or smell. Rare cases, it may be lead to severe respiratory or kidney failure.
Yes, great. Amir, that's good. That's great, Amira. And do you know someone who got infected with the virus?
Yes, I know many people get infected with this virus. Also, my friend, her mother died because of coronavirus, and it was very sad. So we take precaution right now nowadays, and we avoid getting out. I live in Ireland, by the way.
You even
we
what?
work. I live in Ireland. We work from home. We try to stay in our house as much as possible and do not get out.
What do you think about working from home now?
If you are new to the company or something, you feel that you need help and you need to discuss many people with your colleagues. It's maybe boring
Yeah,
sometimes.
okay.
Staying at home is boring.
But don't you think that it saves a lot of time and money? Maybe you'll spend on the transportation or something from and to work.
Yes, yes. But when you go out and smell the fresh air and get connected with people, is much better for you. For me,
Yeah. And where do you live, Amir?
in Dublin.
In Dublin, in Ireland. Okay.
Yes.
So, well, would you still sticking to this opinion when the temperature is -5?
No, no.
Okay.
But we miss summer days here. Summer was really good.
Yeah.
So we missed those days.
So
Winter
let's
is coming.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So let's look at the bright side. So you will be, wrapped in your duvet or
Yes,
or
yes,
jacket while working. So let's look at the positive side.
yes.
Great, Amira. Thank you so
Great.
much for your
Thank you.
participation.
Thank
Great.
you.
So Amira said, I think everything, all the symptoms. So would someone write the translation of symptoms to Arabic in the chat box? I just want to make sure that everybody knows what is it in Arabic. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Osama. Good. So the word asymptomatic, it was already mentioned in the video, but we haven't check the meaning of it. So anybody knows what the meaning of symptomatic and asymptomatic? Symptomatic and asymptomatic. So Nada, would you like to participate? So if anyone doesn't feel like speaking, you can decline their request. Okay, so I request to unmute your microphone. If you don't feel like speaking, it's okay. So hello, Nada.
Hi.
Hi, Nada. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Honestly, I don't know the meaning.
Okay, that's no problem, Nada. Okay, but you know the meaning of symptom. Symptom.
Yeah.
Okay, so the meaning, well, symptoms are, what the signs or what shows on the person when he's sick, for example. So if I have a common cold, I would be having runny nose or I might be sneezing. These are all symptoms. And then me as a person, I will show, this will be symptomatic. When I'm symptomatic, it means that I show the symptoms, okay, or I have the symptoms. And asymptomatic is the opposite. It means that if I got a cold and I am asymptomatic, I might have the virus inside of me, but I show no symptoms. Like I don't have any runny nose, I don't have any, fatigue or muscle aches. This is the meaning of asymptomatic.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So if you can take a look at the next slide here, I explained it. Okay, thank you, Nada, for your participation.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I think now you know the difference between symptomatic and asymptomatic. Great. Now, I think we already finished the first half of the session. As I said, so we'll try to talk about some vocabulary in the first half, and then in the second half, we will talk about the effect of the virus on our life. But again, please, no negative thoughts, okay? We will try to stay positive as much as we can. So the next question about how did you spend your time or make the most out of your time during the lockdown of the COVID-19? So do you think that you used your time effectively during the lockdown? What did you do? Okay. I don't want to give you, keep asking questions, but I want to know, like, we almost stayed home from March till, let's say, June. Okay. So for these 3 months, you didn't go to work. If you have school, you didn't go to school, and we were almost staying at home all the time. So what did you do to make the most out of your time? So Nada, you want to speak? Nada?
Yes,
Tell
I
me.
try to learn a new language, like Russian, for example, to improve my English from YouTube, to learn something new, how to cook, help my mother at home, and that really helped me so much.
Wow, Nada, that's great. And do you mind me asking, why did you choose Russian?
I don't know, I'm just a fan, that's all.
Ah,
I just
okay.
feel it's lovely.
Okay. Oh, really? Okay. I feel it's very difficult to even understand. I have few Russian friends, but they tried to, teach me some words, but I failed.
Yeah, it's difficult. I'm still struggling with it till now, but fine. I'm trying my best
And you
to
have,
be fluent at Russian.
do you have Russian friends?
No, I don't,
You don't?
unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe you need to look for one to practice with.
I wish.
Okay, Nada. So you said that you tried to learn a new language to improve your English and learn something new like cooking to help your mother. Do you think that you spent more quality time with your family during the lockdown?
Yeah, because we have nothing to do and no work. So yeah, we were sitting together, watch TV, play. It was so fun, really.
That's very good, Nada. Thank you so much for your participation.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I saw who else here. And now I'll have to pick someone who didn't speak. So we have Morofat Bello. You need to tell me how you pronounce your name. I'm sure it's not how I say it. Hello? Feel free to decline the request if you don't feel like speaking. Okay. Manal, we'll have Manal here. Hello, Manal. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, Manal, how are you?
Fine, alhamdulillah.
Tell me, Manal, how did you use your time effectively during the lockdown?
Many things. I do many things. I cook, I baking, I watch TV, I watch YouTube. I speaking with my family.
Great.
I play with my children.
Okay.
Mm,
That's perfect. So you spend more time with your family. And in the normal days, Manal, do you work?
no work.
Okay. Okay.
Stay at home.
Okay. And so how did you feel during the lockdown? Like when you can't go anywhere?
The first I am feel sad, but
Okay.
I
Later, you get used to it, maybe?
the first sad, but after that, no sad. Yeah,
It's okay. It was okay.
okay.
So it's like you get used to it. Get used to it. It means
I like this free time.
okay. You like the free time. And did you read any books during the lockdown, Manal?
I read in Quran.
That's good. That's good. This is a good one. Like it's good that you used your time in reading the Quran is a good thing. You should have mentioned that. Great. Great.
يعني more time. More time.
Okay, so you have more time to read more, maybe recite more. Great. Thank you, Manal. Thank you for your participation. Okay, now let's see, let's see Faris. Faris, would you like to participate with us? Hello, Faris.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Faris, where are you from?
I'm from Sudan.
Sudan. Okay, I think this is your first time, Faris, right?
Yeah, it's first time.
Hopefully
It was first time to know about this group.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Let me
No, you're very welcome, and hopefully we'll see you. We meet every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Ireland time, 9 p.m. Egypt. So, do you live in Sudan?
No, I'm not living in Sudan now.
Okay. So where do you live?
I live in Norway.
Norway. Okay. So you can speak Norwegian.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Excellent. Okay, so tell me, Faris, how did you make the most out of your time during the lockdown?
Yeah. Fortunately, in the lockdown, I was in Egypt.
Egypt. Oh,
Yeah.
great.
I've been locked there for 4 months.
Okay, was that good or bad?
Yeah, it's a good side and bad sides, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyhow, Egypt is a very nice country. I like it. But at that time, it was very, very
hard.
Yeah, very hard to stay all the day inside the home.
Of course. And do you have relatives there?
Yeah,
Why did you go to Egypt?
yeah, I've been there with my family as a tourist, but
Okay.
I've been locked there. And even there is no any tourism there.
Yeah. Oh, well, this is, I think this is a very hard situation, you know, especially for a tourist. Because
Yeah,
like, yeah, if you know, ran out of money and and everything, and then you can find a job like temporarily over there. So how did you spend your time there?
really, I did spend my time with my family, and I have been inside the home all the day, actually, and we walk around at
Yeah.
night, and yeah, there is a many process to do there. To
And
go. Even you know that Egypt, there is no lock as a lock, but you have to lock yourself inside because there is a lot of people outside.
yeah, millions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but if you want, well, I think if you don't have any work or something, it's better if you stay inside, you know, because it won't be good at all if you catch the infection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So try to prevent yourself from all crowdness.
Yeah, that's great. And did you at that, well, where you stayed in Egypt at that place, did you have internet connection?
Yeah.
And
But
did you use it like in a good
yeah,
way?
it's I had internet connection and it was very expensive. I don't know why. Yeah, in Egypt, I think the network and the, all the things which have something to do with the telephone and internet are very expensive. I don't know why, but it's like that.
But did you I mean, like, did you try to take any online courses or attend any webinars? Did you try to read books or learn something from YouTube, for example?
Yeah, I have already account in edX.org. So there is a many courses there to attend it.
Can you say it again? Sorry, can you say the name again of the website?
edX.org, yeah.
Okay.
And there is other one which called futurelearn.com.
Okay. And
These
are they
websites,
free?
yes, they are free. And if you want a certificate, you have to pay for it. But the course itself is free.
I mean, but you have to pay for the account.
No, account is free,
Mm.
but just you have to pay for a certificate if you want a certificate.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I got it now. Yeah, I think it's like Coursera and Udemy, right?
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
it's the same idea.
But they give courses from, I think, international universities like Harvard and Cambridge and so on.
Yeah, that's great. And did you take any courses with them?
Yeah, many actually.
Can you tell us like what?
Yeah, all the courses which I took, it's related to my field. I'm in the medical field, so the course is related to my field.
Are you a doctor?
I'm a pharmacist.
You're a pharmacist. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Well, I used to be a pharmacist. I used to be one. Good. And do you work in Norway? Do you work as a pharmacist in Norway?
Yeah, I work as a pharmacist in Norway.
That's great. That's great. Okay, Faris, thank you so much for your participation. I would like you to write the name of these two websites that you just told me in the chat box. So, maybe someone else would like to, take a
Okay.
course with them or
Okay.
something.
I
So,
will do it. Thank you
yes,
very
thank you
much.
so much, Faris.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. Okay.
Good. Okay, so Faris is so active and he took a lot of courses with these two websites he just told us about. He was locked in Egypt. So who else can tell us how you can manage how did you manage your time, or how did you make the most out of your time in the during the lockdown? Who else? So books, courses, online webinars, and there were a lot of websites where you used to pay money to read books, and then they make all the books for free. So you don't have to pay anything to encourage people to read. Who didn't? So I see here, I can't pronounce your name. Qatar. Would you please unmute yourself? I'll accept that. And because I want people who didn't speak to speak. Tell us your experience during the lockdown. Okay, Myrna, would you like to speak again?
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Myrna, welcome back again.
Welcome.
Tell me, what did you do during the lockdown?
Actually, coronavirus and lockdown was a great opportunity to, spend more time with my family and to know them more. To each other, to know, and I live in Ireland. In Egypt with my parents. It was the same. I got good time to connected with them.
I mean, through the phone, right?
Yeah, and yeah.
That's great.
Video chat.
And did you try to communicate or to contact your relatives or maybe your old friends during the lockdown?
Yeah, it was a great opportunity to connect. Even with my school colleagues or study colleagues. I don't know.
That's yes, school colleagues.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah. In my school, they made a group, so you met. I met colleagues from I don't met from like 15 years. 15
Wow,
years.
isn't that
Yeah.
just great? We call it a reunion. Reunion
Yeah.
when you meet your old friends again. We call this a reunion. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. And well, I'll ask you a very tough question now, Myrna. So can you see this slide? Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
So you see the poor Barbie. Do you see the picture? The poor Barbie before and after the lockdown.
Yeah. Yeah. I gained a lot of weight. Yeah.
Did you? Okay, so yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. What about your health? So with the restricted movement, all the gym closed, and we can't go out. So if you used to work out or maybe jog, run, or do any kind of exercise, you couldn't do that during the lockdown. So did you try to eat healthy food, or did you start craving food and you gain weight?
Actually, at the first, I was eating I was eating like junk food a lot.
Yeah.
But I from like 2 weeks ago, I start a healthy regime or healthy diet. I don't know.
Okay.
So
But that
yeah.
was after the lockdown, right?
Yeah, but you know, it's very hard to keep healthy food when you stay all the day at home and you have like sweet foods in
I
your
know.
cupboard. So it's really, really very hard.
I know. Tell me about it. I think, well, I can't say everybody, but I think a lot of people gained weight during those 3 months of the lockdown. So even
Yeah.
Amira said in the chat box, I can relate to this picture. We all relate to this picture, Amira. And Usama said, what gain? He gained weight in the during the quarantine, or I mean during the lockdown. Okay. Thank you, Myrna, for your participation. I'll need to ask someone else. Maybe we'll have someone who lost weight. Nobody knows. Okay. So Marwa said we gain weight and start with the beginning of the week to back to the healthy foods. Okay, Marwa, great. Would you like to tell us? Okay, Marwa. Well, here. Marwa, tell us.
Yeah.
Tell us, Marwa, your experience. Did you gain weight during the lockdown?
Of course, I gained a lot of weight during this the lockdown due to like junk food and ordering food all the time.
Yeah.
Or even doing food at home. Staying at home makes you hungry all the time, so you need to eat. I didn't gain a lot of weight, yeah, but I gained some weight, so I need to lose it. So I start like from the beginning of this week to like back to healthy diet with eating lower amount and choose the right food like brown bread and fruit and so.
Okay. I think that's great.
And avoid fats.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so you used to order food
Yeah.
during the lockdown, Marwa?
Not at the first at the first month. Yeah, but after they opened the delivery, yeah, I used to order food.
Okay. Okay, so you're not afraid like things like you have to sanitize everything. Like people, like some people even sanitize the shopping bags, you know.
And everyone here sanitize the shopping bag and like cans or cheese box. We used to when we brought like shopping bags. I used to throw the bag and like washing like the cheese box or milk box and juice. Everything I had to contact with is I will like washing it, or I leave it for a while, then I use it, and when I use it I will wash my hands.
Okay, but do you still do that?
Yeah, I stop.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, Marwa, thanks so much.
Okay.
Okay, we have Nada here. Nada, would you like to participate with us? I'll repeat the question. It's about your health. How was your health with the restricted movement during the lockdown? Did you gain or lose weight?
Hi, Nancy. How are you? I
I'm
just
good.
came in.
Yes, I saw you. That's why we were trying to let everyone speak before we finish the session. So
Perfect. Yeah.
yeah.
Was like to speak with you. I think I feel like more comfortable, honestly, to talk, mashallah.
Thank you, Nada.
Yeah, of course. Well, it has been like more than 7 months now. So at the beginning, I was really, really cautious with my diet, and you know, I live in Ireland as well, and the the sport part of your life is important with the community anyway. So we used to go out for walking, almost every day, especially I have a daughter. Yeah, every day I have to take her at least like 20-30 minutes outside the house. So that was in the beginning. But let me tell you, after the summer, oh my God, I gained a little bit of weight. I felt like I'm exhausted. I want to travel. I want to go to see my family. And, it's like a psychological problems, more like, if if you know what I mean. So yeah, I gained Unfortunately, I gained a little bit of weight.
Okay, so you gained weight because you stopped doing what you used to do. I mean, like, did you stop going out or did you stop being cautious about your diet?
Yes, in both ways. For example, I moved from to a different city. So after the moving and um, being in another city, like I don't have so much around in the outside area. I have a machine, like I have a treadmill machine, but I have to organize my time more like before, you know. No, I've been so wasting times, especially about the sport, moving.
Yeah. I totally understand that. So I'm not going to talk about myself, what happened to me during the lockdown, but I would say I can relate to whatever, like with everything you said, Nada, and with everything Myrna said. So yeah, and are you trying to get back to your, I mean, like to try to cook healthy food or eat healthy food, or you're
Yeah,
still in
it's
that?
always been my dream, honestly, Nancy. I
Okay.
know I've been back and forth. Like I always have in the year. If you can see my whole year, for example, there's months I'm very strict, and the other months it depends on my moods. So it's always my dream, and I always have a plan to get back to the healthy diet. Always, you know.
Yeah, I know. It's everybody's dream. So Nada.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay, Nada, thank you so much for your
Thank you,
participation. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Unfortunately, we're running out of time, so I'll jump to this because I don't want to finish this session before this word, panic buying. Panic buying. What is the meaning of panic buying? Okay, so did you do it at the time of lockdown? And I want to know what is your opinion about people who panic bought everything. So do you know what's the meaning of panic buying? Anybody? So we have Nada here. Hello, Nada.
Hi.
Hi.
I think it means like buying lots of things and just going to the supermarket and collecting everything in your face and just putting in the trolley and going outside.
Yeah. Why do you think people do that?
Because they are scared. Maybe they would look again just suddenly and they can buy again. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're absolutely right. Yeah. And what do you think about that? Like about this behavior?
Honestly, it's very rude and bad because maybe other people needs what you're buying because you're just buying everything while you're going out.
Yeah, but as you said, like people are doing it because they are scared. There might not be enough deliveries for the next couple of weeks, so they want to make themselves safe and stock some goods that make them survive in case something happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like, well, if you look or if we try to think about their opinion as well, what do you think about that? I mean, would you do it if you are in their shoes?
Maybe, but not like them, like too much buying everything. Like, for example, if I'm buying a milk, for example, or any kind of these food, I would buy one, but not like them, like all the row of milk they are just putting that in the trolley and going away.
Yeah. And did you see that yourself during the lockdown?
Yeah, I'm living in Saudi Arabia and I just go outside with my father sometimes and I see people like they're working with the trolley, like they have no place to put other things in it.
Yeah, and sometimes this is the normal shopping. It's not panic buying or anything.
Yeah, sometimes. That's what I can see now.
Yeah. Thank you, Nada. Thank you for your participation. Thanks. Okay, so as Nada said, panic buying is like when you are just when you're buying everything in front of you, just putting things in the trolley, you're trying to, and you are stocking these goods or products at home to use them in the future. This is the meaning of panic buying. Hello, Osama.
Hello, Miss Nancy.
Hello. Tell me, Osama, what do you think about people who are doing this?
Actually, I think I live in Kuwait. I think 95% of people made this. It was we have many problems here. Oh, sorry, we had many problems here. First, they began with a half-part quarantine. So, as usual, people here, Kuwait import a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's not an industrial country. So we have or agriculture country. We even onion. We haven't onion for more than 2 months. Yeah, just a little. Yeah, we had a very hard time. So people bought a lot of things more than you can imagine. Yeah, we didn't see the roof, the shelves empty, but you can stay for an hour or half an hour to just come in a supermarket.
Yeah.
The next step, we have a full quarantine. So they said that you will not go out for any place, anytime, anywhere, except for hospital.
Okay.
So people do this more time. Yeah, they bought double as the first time. After that, they said that every 6 days you will take an appointment for a supermarket. It became every 6 days you can go one time for one place. If you found what you want, okay. You didn't find, so search it the next 6 days.
Was there any online deliveries?
No, but it's very, very little, and more for citizens. Not for newcomer. Yeah. So we had a very from February, last of February or March till the last 10 days. We have quarantine, and it was a lot of time and more than half of the day. So really, we had hard time. Yeah, the government made their best, but really people were afraid.
Yeah, it's people behavior. Sometimes we need to learn how to behave when there is a crisis.
Yeah, but when government didn't say that you can take an appointment every 6 months, every 6 days, sorry. So people, I have children. I don't know how to get things to them. If I'll stay at my home for 25 days, so how can I bought for them everything?
That's nonsense.
It really was very difficult. But after they announced that, all people become more calm and
relaxed.
Relaxed.
Okay, Osama, just quickly tell me one lesson you learned from COVID-19.
One lesson.
Yeah.
We learned more lessons, a lot of lessons, but really I learned that I don't know to express it as most, but people, I saw a lot of I don't know how to say it, استغلال of people. استغلال استغلال للظروف. It was the most lesson I have learned, and the things that I have never imagined that I will see as in the most dirty way you can see. Really, it was very, very difficult time. I didn't imagine that I will live these days one day. Really.
People misuse like everything during this time. But I mean, what did you learn? What did you learn from the like nothing? Well, myself on a personal level, I learned that nothing is guaranteed. Okay, like suddenly out of the blue, you could find yourself having nothing.
It's not positive thing. I don't want to say it. It's not a positive thing, but I am the thing for me don't trust anymore for just for your friends that you may have on your one hand, not more.
Yeah, but
already.
I will. Okay, what about maybe we need to take advantage? Well, even Marwa wrote that in the chat box that we need to take advantage of everything we have now because tomorrow we don't know. Maybe we don't have them anymore. Okay, Usama, thank you so much for your participation. I this is quickly, guys. Who would like to tell us one lesson you learned from coronavirus? Who would like to speak?
Yeah, sorry for this side.
So Ivan, he's here. Yeah, tell me.
Okay, thank you. Personally, I learned to appreciate and express what you feel.
Yes.
If you feel love, you need to express. And very important, help the others when you have the opportunity.
Okay. Yeah.
I learned it in this time.
That's great. I was actually waiting for someone to say that. Express your feeling to others. Because, guys, no time, okay? Yes. Yeah. This is a very good point, Ivan. Thank you so much. Yes, I was going to say that if nobody said it. So it's a good one. Thank you so much, Ivan. Okay. We have here more fat. Hello.
Yeah, hello, salam alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Would you please tell me your name? I'm really sorry, I can't pronounce it.
Okay, my name is Morufat Bello.
Morufat, where are you from?
I'm from Nigeria. I live in Ireland.
Hello, Morufat. Welcome to the session.
Thank you. I'm talking about the big lesson. My lesson, I would say, is the big one is discipline. In this world, many of us are not disciplined. And then I work in the medical section, and then I find out that something we take granted, and we always leave a thing behind and say, oh, there's time tomorrow, there's never time tomorrow. We just have to, I learned that we just have to be disciplined in any areas of life and be conscious of what we are doing. So the big lesson is discipline. Discipline, I will just expatiate a little bit. A discipline in a place, sometimes we are even careless when we move in the public, and discipline about our time, about our health, because during the lockdown, a lot of people that were not disciplined, they were not able to control their feeding, their exercise and all that. I always go out in the midnight with my kids because I was really, really scared. So I had to take them out in the midnight because I have to go to work the next day for them to run. And sometimes the guard will see us and they wave, And discipline I'm talking about again is how we ourselves, sometimes we're just relying so much and thinking there's time. We don't exercise. We don't even carry the children along. We don't carry the family along. We kind of feels that, oh, leave it. I do it next time. Oh, I leave it. I do it next time.
Yeah, we think that we have the whole time in the world to do that.
And the time never comes. And the thing is that the last discipline is seeing people that you see yesterday, and in the blinking of an eye, they are gone. They are gone. So many things that we leave behind, we always think the life belongs to us. And we don't even know this life, we borrowed it. And we all have to be conscious of every minute and be disciplined about the way we live our life. Thank you very much.
You're absolutely right. Okay, one thing before you leave more fat, you said that we take a lot of things for granted. So did you learn to stop doing that maybe after being locked for months and being scared to leave home?
Yeah, at the initial stage, we were discussing about people shopping and all that. Look, I used to shop a lot, and then a big time, I do a lot of shopping in a big way. That is my normal shopping because of my nature of work. I'm busy. But I'm telling you, after this coronavirus, I think I'm less shopping now because at the end of the day, you find out that some of those things, you don't even need them.
Yes. And sometimes you threw them away.
And sometimes they expired, So now I discipline myself. I shop normally, but now I discipline myself. I just do a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that is another big lesson that me, myself, I learned in this COVID-19. I know it's the opposite. People will say, store it because in case there's any problems.
Yes.
I think, no. I think a little I need at the end of the day is okay than throwing them in the bin.
Yes, you're right. Yeah, that's absolutely, yeah, fantastic. It's really good to hear that from you, Murabat. And I was actually going to say that some people do the opposite now. They think, okay, there might be a second peak, or there might be you know, another lockdown, so let's, you know, stock some products or some goods, so just in case. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. And as you said, it expires, they don't even use them, and they end up in the bin, unfortunately. So yeah, but at least, you know, we learned some good lessons from that. Thank you so much, Murfat, for your participation.
You're welcome.
I hope to see you next week. Okay, guys, we're running out of time. I'm really sorry. You know, we'll have to finish now. It's poll time now. I would like to thank you all for your participation. Okay, let's take Marwa, and then we will finish this and jump to the poll. Okay, Marwa?
Okay.
Tell me,
Okay,
Marwa,
Nancy.
what's the lesson that you learned from the lockdown, from coronavirus?
I learned to set the priority, the quality of time with my family and my friends.
Yeah.
I used to be more connected with my family and my friend. We used to the nearby. We used to call, or the like far away. We used to use video call, which was I thank God that video call is present.
Yes.
So it was an amazing time that we used. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine in the past when they are using to like send letters or something to connect each other.
Yes. Yes.
So
Right.
there are a lot of blessings nowadays. The connection, and we can connect to anyone anytime. That is a blessing. And I used to set a priority, and I learned a lot of things. Not the complete courses, but I learned how to edit video, how to edit photo. And yeah, and when I like stuck on learning something, I Google it. It was and I used to watch different kind of movie and the cultures. I even watched like an Italian movie. It was a nice experience.
That's good.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So you learned how like to spend more quality time with your family and friends, which is great. Thank you so much, Maro, for your participation. Now it's
thank you.
It's full time now, guys. I will tell you the only two topics to choose from. I'll type them in the chat box. Shopping for shopping for food. And the other topic is hospitals. Okay, so choose one, just write it in the chat box. Which topic do you choose? Would you like us to talk next week about shopping for food, or to talk about hospitals? Just type in the chat box, I'll try to count. Okay, hospitals. We have 4 hospitals. Okay. Shopping for food. Okay, guys, come on. Write in the chat box so I can count. Okay, we have more for hospitals. Okay, great. So next week, we're going to talk about hospitals. I'd like to thank you all for being here today, and I hope to see you next week at the same time. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, it's Easy English with Nancy. Check the channel and you can find all the previous sessions. This is session number 7 for our English speaking class. So if you haven't watched the previous sessions or attended with us, you can check it online on my YouTube channel, and you can find me on Facebook and Instagram. It's the same name. I'll type it here, Easy English with Nancy. And I hope to see you next week at the same time. We meet every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Ireland time, 9 p.m. Egypt, and 10 p.m. Saudi Arabia time. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next week, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.